Hi guys, this is Ricky, and this is Ricky Reveals. so, I'm kind of feeling like melancholy energies, like, not necessarily like good or bad, just indifferent. Um, gonna do a passage from the Bible, Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes, uh, chapter 3, and angel number 403. To everything there is a season, a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stoners, cast away stones. My bad. Maybe it's relevant to somebody. At a time to gather stones to get together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to get cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. What profit hath he that worketh and the wherein he laboreth? So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But I do think that's actually like really it makes sense to what I was saying about the complacent energies and the melancholy. Someone or someone's you're indifferent because you get that concept. You get the fact that nothing new under the sun, and there is a time to heal, a time to sow, a time to reap, a time for silence, a time to speak. So you understand the concept of the universe, and that the season you're in is it's just merely that's your time for whatever season you're in. So if it's loneliness, if it's reaping, if it's sowing, if it's dancing, if it's whatever you're going through, it's just your time to go through it, and you come to terms with that, and you're not fighting it necessarily, but you're not embracing it either. Like, you're just in the middle of like, well, there's really nothing I can do because it's just my set time. But at the same time, I don't want to be in this energy, or I don't want to be in this predicament, but there's nothing I can do until God changes the seasons. So let's get a message on that. Maybe a word of encouragement for someone that is going through that mind frame. Holy Spirit, holy angels, please give me a message for anyone who will watch this when I post it to my channel. My readings are timeless, so whenever this comes across your timeline and you decide to click on it, they're more likely there's something in this for you. I do want to ask all viewers, please just like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, my phone number is in the description box. So please call me or text me and schedule a reading. They do start at $30. I will get you in as soon as possible. And it's not, a lot of times, you might be able to just like get in right then and there. So it just depends on what's going on, or when you call. I don't do free readings, so if you call me, don't try and like talk me into like giving you free advice, because I'm not doing it. And that's not like because I'm arrogant or mean. It's because I have, well, for one, my YouTube channel is my free readings. You know what I mean? Like, if you want a free reading, then just go through both my YouTube channels, Ricky Reveals and Ricky Reveals Again. There's plenty of readings that you can go to on either channel to help you out. But if you're wanting something personal and like geared towards a specific question, then it's going to be $30. I feel like I'm leaving something out, but oh well, if it comes to me, I'll bring it up later. But yes, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and continue to tune in, and hopefully, you know, these messages will resonate with you. All right. The Five of Cups. So, someone is in, they're crying about a past relationship, a past choice that they made, and they didn't realize it was a mistake until it was too late. But this is my own personal philosophy. I do believe that any choice that we make can be rectified as long as there's breath in our lungs. As long as we're living, we can go back and at least own up to what we did and say we're sorry. Like, there's no time limit on that. So if you're sitting here crying about the past in any way, shape, or form, then like, oh, I can't believe I let that go pass by. I can't believe I was that stupid, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Well, even if, say it's a relationship and you just found out your ex is with somebody new, and you're like, I really messed up. I can't believe I let them go. I can't believe I did that. Go back and say you're sorry. Because even if it is too late for that relationship, it's not too late for you and your future. And by you going back and righting your wrong or admitting your mistake, you are opening up yourself to new energies, and you're releasing that old negative energy, and you're opening yourself up to embrace positive energies, and which will in turn will allow something beautiful to come your way, because you've owned a mistake you've done, a heartbreak you've given to someone else. So it's not too late for anything. It just may not be. It just may not come in the package that you thought it would, or that you want it to. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles. So maybe you're at that point where you're like, I can't do this anymore. I can't cry. I can't any more tears. I can't sit here and wallow in self-pity any longer. So you're slowly but surely planting new seeds, new ideas, maybe in business, maybe in a new relationship, maybe you're planting new seeds, I think, in multiple areas. Because, well, of course, there's 7 seeds on the card because it's 7 pentacles. But so it's not just like one area that you're focused on. You're like kind of like just planting seeds in several areas, and like, I guess, waiting for growth to see what is growing and what to put more energy into. The Fool is the next card in the spread, and it is a new beginning. Like, if you get yourself to this place of like a clean slate, you know what I mean, and you've forgiven yourself, you've forgiven the people in your situations that have led you up to the point you're at now, and you've allowed God to play like his role. Like, if you've given God his place in your life, and allowed him to work in your life, he is giving you this new beginning with this clean slate, and there will be wishes fulfilled, because the next card is the Nine of Cups. But the center of the reading is the Hanged Man. So still the main energy here is stagnant. So you're still coming out of that, but it's not much longer now, and it's because you've either told a truth, you've received a truth, or you've accepted what you were refusing to accept that brought you into the stagnation to begin with. And because you've accepted whatever truth it is, the stagnation energy is being cleared out, and because you are working on different uh, projects or different, you're taking your attention and putting it somewhere else. The stagnation energy is getting worked through. The Page of Wands came out, and then the Three of Wands just came flying out. Like, you're getting inspired, and you're starting to see the next chapter of your life. Like you're getting a vision of the next chapter, or at least if you have already had a vision, you're now starting to see that vision more clearer, and you're getting inspired to take an action, like a course of action towards that next season, that next chapter, and you are starting to make moves towards what you've seen in your head already. The Three of Wands is right underneath the Nine of Cups, and it also speaks of wishes, prayers being answered, ships coming in. So there is definitely an energy here of it's your time. Like, the seasons are changing, and the things you've wanted, the things you've hoped for, the things you've prayed for, the things you've wished for are coming in. It's just a little bit longer. And I do believe it's something that you didn't think was going to happen. Like, I think you originally you did when you first got the vision, when you first prayed for it, when this idea first came into your consciousness. You believed it, you saw it, but it's taken so long that you have gotten to this place of, maybe I'm crazy, or maybe God really didn't tell me that, or maybe I was wrong, or maybe that person didn't feel the same way I felt about them. You know what I mean? Maybe I was lied to, like, whatever. But because, see, usually the Three of Wands, there's the person that's on the shore can see their ships, but there's no ships in this one. So this person, they haven't fully given up hope because they are still standing on the shoreline, but I think they thought these things, these prayers, these dreams that they had, I think they thought they would have already come to fruition by now, and they are at this place of like, why am I still standing here? Like, there's nothing coming. Like, why I should just give up. But there's something inside of them, their intuition, their drive, their passion, their faith just won't let them. And thank God, because like what you really have been believing for, it is coming. It's just not coming in your time, it's coming in God's time. But you are, I think, being tested, or you are being given a lesson of to trust yourself, your confidence, your intuition, your own magic, to believe in your own magic that's inside of you. That is a part of this season of what you're meant to learn in this, is that you are magical. You do have everything you need inside of you, and you need to have more faith, more confidence, and more trust in yourself. And I think you're about to be tested with that too, because the ending reads with the Two of Swords, which means you are going to have a decision, and you're not going to get any help making it outside of yourself. I mean, God maybe, like, but God might even go silent, because he wants you to make this. He wants you to be able to trust yourself, and know that if you go inside and you look to your intuition, you look to your faith, you look to your abilities, you look and you follow your heart, that you won't go wrong, that you have the answer inside of you already. You just have to search for it within yourself. This might be someone who usually makes head over heart decisions, and this is a test to see if you will actually make a heart over head decision and choose love. It's just to see if you've learned the lesson of this season, and to see if you have truly gained the knowledge and the wisdom and the discipline to break the cycle that you're in, because it's been broken. But this choice is like gonna, I guess, be the physical manifestation of proving it's been broken. You know what I mean? Like, and it might be proof to yourself or to someone else in your life who thought that they could play you or take you for granted, and you would always be there. So, wow. Okay, so 3 cards just fell out. I was thinking about asking for clarification on it anyways, but I hadn't actually done it, obviously. But since 3 cards came out and they fell on top of the 2 of Swords, this is definitely going to be a choice in love. But we have the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Knight of Cups. So, to me, it actually might be a choice between love, money, or integrity, or yourself. Like, or oh, my back is killing me. Listen deeply to any offers coming in right now. Do not be swayed by anyone's looks, because the devil looks really pretty. How do you think he deceives us all so often? So just because someone's very good looking or attractive does not mean anything. Now, I'm not saying to do the opposite and just pick somebody because they're ugly either, but I'm just saying, because someone looks good doesn't mean they mean you well. You know, it doesn't mean they have good intentions for you. So listen to what they're saying, and if you can, watch their actions and how they move. You know, depending on how quick of a decision it is, or how well you know this person. Because if it's a business opportunity, you might not know them at all. They might just be, hey, I'm so-and-so from such and such company, and we want to offer you a job or a contract, and here's our terms. So then you might actually want to get a lawyer then. But definitely read over the entire contract, and if there's anything you don't understand, then yes, please, by all means, get a lawyer. If it's a love offer and it's someone you know, don't let the past hold you back, but don't forget the past either. And truly remember what this person did and showed you the last time you guys were together, or just remember the experience, but don't necessarily judge them by the experience, but just use it as a focal point for what they're capable of, because you know what they've done in the past. But at the same time, give them a chance. If they're saying I've changed and you really want to give this another opportunity, then don't judge them off their past either. But just be careful. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is what they're saying, like, logically, do you think that this person could have made these changes in the time that you've been separated? Or do you think it's just another pipe dream that they're trying to give you so that you won't leave them in the past? This person is a knight. So they could be younger than you. They could just be a messenger too. It could just be a message. It might not even be them that's offering the love, which is so stupid to me. Like, why would anybody, like, if you love somebody, why would you send somebody else to, like, tell somebody? That's, I think, because sometimes our biggest enemies are our best friends, our family. Like, people that are supposed to love and protect us are the very ones that stab us in the back. So, remember that before you send somebody to somebody you love, because they might try and take the love off and for themselves. And then you have no one to blame but yourself for the love that you missed out on. Give me one more on this, just because I'm not really for sure. The angels are watching. Temperance is here. The number 14 can mean something. It's definitely, I think, asking you to balance out here, dark and light, and to be centered and grounded when you have this conversation, or when this opportunity is revealed to you or brought to you. And there is opportunity for death and rebirth. Let's see. Clarify the hangman, please. Collective, I think you need to do nothing but focus on yourself. Do healing, inner work, shadow work, because I think that you have been so unjustly treated in your life, and you've had to deal with so many haters and so many people that just that took advantage of you, and did not give you a fair shot, did not give you, they used you or manipulated you in order to get what they wanted, and then discarded you like trash. I don't think are going to have to do very much at all in order to get what is rightfully yours. Because I just clarified the stagnation with the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. That to me says that a sudden fated event that will bring in some kind of abundance, whether that be money, love, or career, or faith. Some kind of abundant event is going to take place. It's going to make you very abundant. It's going to make you shine, and give you back your original light that you were born with. And it's going to make people see you for who you are and what you are capable of, and what you offer this world. And it's going to make people start treating you differently. You're not going to have to do anything at all. Just keep being you. You've always been your authentic self. You've always stood in your truth, and I think a lot of people believed you were too good to be true. Honestly, I think that's what you're going to find out more than anything, is that most people thought you were a lie because they just couldn't believe anyone could be as authentic as you were. And now people are going to see exactly how authentic you've always been, and they're going to give you praise for it. They're going to finally tell you how much they've admired you and how much their life was better because you were in it, instead of hiding it from you, or thinking you were just a fraud. And they're probably going to apologize to you for that as well. But it's simply because you are such a truthful, honest, authentic person, and you've always stood in your authenticity, that it was hard for people to believe that you were actually the real deal. But they're now going to believe it, and you're now finally going to fly. you are going to have the career, the marriage, and the life you've always wanted. And it's going to be real and authentic the way you've always wanted it to be. Because that's honestly kind of getting that this is for somebody who has held their self back in a lot of ways because, like, okay, say for instance, like, they didn't really put 100% into their job or their career because, or getting their finances together because they didn't want to be used for money, or, you know what I mean? Like, love is very important to this person, and they were afraid if they got rich before they got married that they would never find true love because whoever they married would just be there because of the money. So they held themselves back in ways that they might not even realize they were holding themselves back, but they were really... True authentic love is very important to this person, and they were afraid of not getting it because of people using them for their money instead of being there for the right reasons. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Have faith in your dreams. So just keep working on your dreams and keep working in secret. Do not tell anybody what you're doing. And I wouldn't even tell family, honestly. Only tell who you have to tell to make happen what needs to happen in order for your dreams to come true. The answers you need are coming, Gemini. Take time to breathe out. Communication is the key, Gemini. Your dreams need a practical plan, Taurus. Nothing is set in stone. Don't let your past hold you back. And be bold and make the first move. So, and bring love into the situation. So don't worry about anything. You are safe. Like, you and your loved ones are safe. Have complete and utter faith in yourself and in your dreams. The answers you need are coming. So, like, whatever it is that you felt like you were being betrayed, you were being breadcrumbed, you were being used, or you're being lied to. Like, anything that, those situations that cause those concerns, those answers are coming. You will finally know what you need to know in order to put the past completely behind you and fully step into your future. Friendship and union. Definitely think that there could have been a friendship or a union that heavily suffered over whatever the current situation is, and I think it's going to be restored because the truth is finally coming out. Raise your vibration. And it could be more than one friendship or union. I think there was definitely something took place that made somebody be viewed in a different light that wasn't true. And things are going to get restored to the place that they were meant to be in. Cut the cords. So anyone or anything that you know of that has caused you, it's not good for you, doesn't serve you, or has caused negative situations or vibes in your life or energy, it brings negative energy into your energy, cut those cords. Because they're never gonna be what you thought they were if they're doing that to you. Especially if they're doing it in secret. If they smile in your face and they do the shit in secret. And that might be the answers that you need that are coming, because I did lay that card on top of that card. So the answers that you need may be a friend, family member, or someone who you thought was friend is actually foe. And once you learn that information, you cannot ignore it any longer. You need to cut those cords and get that energy out of your energy for good. Courage and bravery. Be courageous and brave enough to stand in your truth, stand up for yourself and what you believe in, and have the courage and the bravery to cut the cord to that person, situation, or place. Mother, Father, God. That card speaks of the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and it landed right in the center of the reading. So you need to keep your focus, your attention on the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Know that they love you. You are the center of the universe to them. Make them the center of the universe, your universe, and trust that everything that's ever happened to you, good or bad, was for you, not to you. And nothing was in vain. So whether it was good or bad, it worked together to create the person that you are this very day, and to give you the tools you needed in order to become who you will become in the future. Manifestation, as I speak of that. So you have everything that's you've ever been through or ever gone through has happened so that you can be who you are now, to give you the tools that you need to create at this moment and manifest the future that you want to manifest. God is with you, and he supports you. He loves you, and he wants you to have that future that you want, but you got to work with him to get it. Vulnerability and freedom. So many people feel like being vulnerable is negative, or that being vulnerable will cause you to get hurt. And it's quite the opposite, actually. Vulnerability is a place of freedom. If you could be vulnerable, true and authentic to your feelings, your emotions, and your actions, there is freedom in that. Do not let fear tell you otherwise, because being afraid of vulnerability is completely fear-based, and it's a hindrance and a blockage to moving forward, to elevating in life and getting to that next chapter. If you're vulnerable to your true authentic feelings, to the things you've done, to the things that have been done to you or for you, and to your words, your thoughts, and you open up to that and you're authentic, your vulnerability will set you free. Angelic protection. The angels are with you. God has sent a special team to you. You probably even have ancestors that are with you as well, that are helping you do this thing. Because you are a beautiful, unique soul who has been taken advantage of because this world is so evil. And now it is time for your beauty to shine. And God has sent a very special team to be around you at all times to make sure that you get the knowledge you need, get the experience you need, and get the to get the faith you need, everything that you need in order to say and do what you need to say and do from this point on. There's a very special team on the other side that are right there with you, working with you to make sure you get everything you need. And as long as you stay in prayer, stay in meditation, stay focused, and do what's right, you will get to the desired end that you and God both have for your life, your existence. It will end the way you hope. There may be still some hiccups and, setbacks coming in the future for whatever reason, but it won't be like you've experienced previously. And it will, obviously, all things serve a purpose, which Ecclesiastes 3, to all things there is a time. Healing energy, forgiveness, and understanding. So I think right now, surrender any hurt, bitterness, or ungratefulness that you have left inside of you. Heal from it. Forgive and understand the past, the people, the places, the events that negatively affected you, and realize that they were, those things did happen to actually, they actually did affect you in a positive way, even if it did like feel negative or put you in a negative mind frame. So take this time to forgive, try to understand and heal your past wounds, your past hurt, your past traumas. Cut those cords to the things that no longer serve you, and get ready to live a Cinderella awakening, or a Cinderella experience, because this is going to happen as if real life ceased to exist and a fairy tale book was just opened up in your life. I love you guys. If you love me as much as I love you, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.